Hi guys, Diana with Dinah Simplifies. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. It's time for Monday motivation, and I am in my bathroom today. My bathroom needs to be cleaned. Now, full disclosure, I'm a messy person, so I've already cleared the vanity area off. So I was gonna show it on camera, then I decided it would just slow things down. So it was messy, just gonna own up to it. I have moved things, put some things away. So let's go ahead and get into the cleaning video. All right, first up, I know it's hard to see because we're standing right next to a window. I've got my lint-free cloth, and I'm gonna go ahead and dust these blinds. And then when I raise it, I'm going to use my Fly Lady cloth, and I'm gonna dampen this, and I'm gonna clean the window. So, I'm doing this first just to get all the dust that's here, just knock it down. So as we continue on with the room, we can clean whatever dust is falling off of here. Clean it up. Okay, so now I'm going to, they're all messed up now. Now I'm going to dampen my cloth, like I just mentioned, the Fly Lady cloth. These are my favorites. You can use whatever you want, but I'm just going to dampen it. That's going to be enough. Sunshine's here. She's a little whiny. Do you want in here? I already tried to get you to go in there. You didn't want to go. There we go. All right, move along. Oh, there's a nice big cobweb right here. Spiders love our house. All right, so I'm just gonna knock a little of this regular dirt off before I start cleaning this window. All right, so I know it's probably even harder to see now, but I'm just gonna just wipe that down. I'm gonna put a little bit more water on here, and I'm gonna pull, hopefully, I'm gonna pull this, let's see. Okay. I've done this recently, so it's not that dirty. So the only time you really ever see me doing blinds and windows is when I'm here with you. I rarely do them otherwise. So it's always good exercise to do a video with you guys. All right. There we go. That thing's finicky. So this little thing keeps it from, so if you open the window, it only goes that far. So. All right. So that is reasonably clean. See a spot that didn't come off. Okay, now let's go over here. Okay, it's already in the frame. So I'm going to clean the two picture frames and then this light fixture right here. Are you trapped? Come on out. Sunshine wants me to leave the bathroom cabinet open for her all the time, although she never gets in there until I shut it, and then she wants in. So I don't like cabinet doors open, so it's been driving me crazy. I don't mind it if she's using it, but she's not. Okay, that's not terribly dirty either, because I think we did this kind of recently. I do see a few things coming off. All right, I'm gonna go around the inside too. There's more dirt in there. Here comes the train. Okay, now, also need to clean this mirror. So here's Sunshine's tail. You wanna say hi, Sunshine? Why don't you come say hi? Oh, that got rid of her. She'll never be back now. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do this inside out because I don't. She's crazy. I just unfolded it and I don't know what's what anymore. Okay, so just dampen it a little bit again. So I just like to go over it one time. I don't want to, Flower Lady always says wet cloth and then go over with the dry, but I don't want to do that. I want to take a shortcut. So I just want to go over it once and be done. And I do this at everybody's house and it works and their mirrors look fine. So there's no need to do this many steps. All right. Now, let's see here. Let's pull you down. Okay, yeah, you can see the whole thing. Okay, let me take my soap off. Let me put my glove on. This is just a Dollar Tree product. It's Solutions All-Purpose Cleaner Pink Formula. It's just from Dollar Tree. It's nothing special. You don't need anything special to clean with. You can clean with dishwashing liquid and water on a cloth. That works fine too. This is not a disinfectant. This is just a cleaner. It's really, I think it's a degreaser. Tough on grease and grime, it says. We don't really have any grease in here, but anyway. All right, we've got some paper towels up here. Some sticky on here because I forget now what I stuck on here, but it has sticky backing to it. Whoops. So some dirt definitely fell when I was cleaning that light fixture because it is dirtier now than it was before I started. So having to get all that dirt up that fell. But I'm notorious for doing things in the wrong order. So I'll be at somebody's house cleaning and I'll think later, oh, I should clean the light fixture, and then dirt's coming down on everything I just cleaned. So it's always good if you can kind of be prepared and go in the correct order, top to bottom. Now, one thing I had to do is mine's not hooked in, but I have to take this out and work on it. It gets gunky. I just, before I start, I got some gunk out of the sink. A lot of times I'll just stick the damp paper towel down in here and see what I can get out. There's definitely black stuff getting on here from down in here. Pretty gross. See all that? I think recently I did the thing where you do baking soda and vinegar down here, but I can't really see that that's helped a whole lot. Still feel like it's I don't know. I'm going to go over this one more time with the, I'm just going to spray the cleaner right on the paper towel and go over this one more time because I'm still seeing just a little bit of dirt. It doesn't have to be perfect, but all right. Now, let's see, I need this for the toilets. Okay, I'm gonna put the soap back up here. Okay, I'm just gonna spray the toilet with the same pink stuff. It doesn't really matter what you spray it with, just something you can wipe down. It's the way I like to do it. You can do it however you want. You can put dishwashing liquid on a wet paper towel or on a cloth and do it that way. You can just wipe it down that way. Now I do this also top to bottom, so I do the top and then I go down to the bottom. So whatever's falling will just go ahead and fall this direction. The other thing is I clean the sink first and then I do the toilet. So that way my disposable glove, you know, doesn't have toilet stuff all over it, you know. And I don't, because I'm using this disposable glove, I don't mind sticking my hand in here. You don't have to do this. I find this, especially when I'm cleaning for other people, this is the best way to clean a toilet, is just to stick my hand in here and go around the rim. Because most people's brush, if they even have, a lot of people don't even have a brush, but if they have one, it's not that great. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this dry towel. I'm going to do it all over again, so this way it will be completely dry. So if sometimes people are around when I'm cleaning, if somebody's home, they need to use the bathroom, they're not coming into a wet toilet and sitting down on, you know, a wet toilet seat. But it's also good for your own home. If you're cleaning and you've got your family around, you don't want them sitting on wet toilet seats. So this is just the way that I finish up. I just also make sure there's no, still, you know, there might still be a little dirt there somewhere. Maybe I missed a spot or something like that. Maybe I missed sometimes there's just lint or something like that. And then I'm going to go down to the very bottom. I don't know that you can see it, but down here at the bottom, you always want to clean this because people tend to, well, like I have pets, so I have cat hair on everything. When I had Ranger, his little dog bed was right here on the floor, right next to it. So there was always tons of dog hair. So it's not as bad now because we lost, if you missed last week, we lost a cat as well. So I have less cats running through here. I've only got 2 cats coming in here at this point. So, but also some people tend to urinate. You always also want to do this part. People tend to urinate and dribble down, and there will be urine on everything. So it's another thing you want to watch out for. All right. Now, lovely to think about. Now I'm going to raise this up and just, yep, that's dry. Okay, now, one thing I bought recently, I bought one of these with the Clorox things. I got it at Sam's. So I cleaned for somebody that's used these forever, and I just decided I was tired. I did not like, I had the Fly Lady brush. This, I think it's silicone. I did not like it. I never liked it. I just put my little white thing into this. This was hers as well. This was fine. This works fine. That's just plastic, or I don't know, it could be silicone, I'm not sure. But anyway, now what I do, we only have 2 toilets, so I reuse this in the other toilet. So I'm only needing one for the whole house, and it'll still have blue stuff coming off of it when I get to the other bathroom. So now I can flush it now or just let it sit. I think I'll just let it sit for a little while. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, I bought a new contraption to vacuum with. So, hang on a minute. Okay, so this is the liquid that goes with it. It's a Shark Hydrovac. Now, I bought this for a specific purpose, this Hydrovac for a specific reason, for a specific house I clean. You may not need anything like this. I'm not suggesting you buy anything like this. It's been a little bit of a pain. It's kind of a pain for me to carry with me, which is annoying because I was hoping it was going to be helpful. Now, I only have one house that I really need this for, so I did take it to my mom's house, and it was kind of a pain to deal with. So I don't know that I'll keep doing that. I might do it occasionally because I did feel like it got up a lot of dirt. I felt like in my house it definitely got up a lot of dirt. So I had not mopped in quite some time when I used it. So I don't mop a lot. So don't judge me. I'm not a big mopper. I have to mop for my job, and I just don't do it everywhere else. Okay, so this is the little contraption. Whoops. Pretty big contraption. You see this roller right here? This is why I got this. I need something like this for a particular floor that I have to clean at somebody's house, and they didn't have the right equipment. So I ended up getting this at Ollie's, and it was on, these are refurbished, so it was a really good price. It was only $100. So that sounds like a lot, but I mean, it is my business. I do have to put money into my business. So I think they're normally about $200. So this is the Shark. This is the dirty water tank, and it's got this filter right here. So the dirty water goes in here. Here's the little filter area. This just lifts out. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you just pull it out like that. I just pulled on this right here. And then this little thing opens. And this is what has to be washed. So I rinse all this when I'm done. I rinse all this, and I take this out and wash this with soapy water, and then I also rinse this. And that's got kind of like a cover over, a mesh cover over it. Okay, so put all this back together. And then this goes in here. And then what goes up here is this. I've already put the water in there. It's not a steam cleaner. One of my friends asked me, is it a steam cleaner? It is not. It is also not cordless. It's got a cord. So I'm going to put this. You are supposed to dilute this. So it tells you there's a fill line for the water. So I've got the water in here. And I don't put as much soap in there as they say, because I don't think it has to have that much soap. So that's plenty. That's about half as much as they told me to put in there. It's got a fill line for the solution as well, right here. I can't really say water line right here, and the Hydrovac dilution stuff, what does it say? Hydrovac concentrate line is way up here. And mine's not that full, but it's fine. It'll be fine. So what this does, this keeps me from having to vacuum. So I'm going to vacuum and mop at the same time. Okay, I'm going to move my trash can out of the way, and this is going to be noisy. I have to plug this in. It's got a really long cord. One of the best things about this is the cord is really long, because this area that I'm going to have to use this on, it's a brick. Why anybody would buy this, I don't know, or put this in. It's a huge area with brick. I think the brick was sealed, so it is. Has a shiny finish on it, but it's not flat. So it's really hard to find a vacuum that works on it that won't tear the vacuum up. So I don't want it tearing my equipment up. So what I'll do, because this roller is flat and it'll just roll, it won't get to every nook and cranny, but it's gonna do good enough. It's not the main part of their house, so it's gonna clean it more than what I've been able to do. And I've been cleaning there for a while, and I've just never really been super excited about it. All right. So again, it's vacuuming and mopping at the same time. Now, one of the things, there's a button down here that pushes this thing off. So also where you step on it to do this is right here. So what ends up happening is somehow I managed to step on also, I don't know that I'm stepping on this button or if it's just coming off. I haven't quite figured this out yet, but at my mom's house, I noticed this kept coming off and it quits working when you do that. So you have to, that's kind of been the big pain for me, having to empty this cup and also the thing stopping because that piece of plastic comes off. So, all right, so I've already got it pulled back. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Start button is up, it's right here. See, it just bumped up against something and fell off. So that's what it's been doing. I did not push the button. When you push up against something, it falls off. So that explains that, why it keeps doing that. Okay, now see that plastic piece fell off again. This is what I don't understand is why the plastic piece is falling off, because I was not touching that button. So it's like all I did was brush up against the wall. So this is what I got frustrated with because it kept falling off and then all the buttons started freaking out, so I thought the dirt cup was full and I had not worked that long. This was at my mom's house. I was like, why does this thing keep falling off? So this is what led me to be frustrated with this. So it's like everything else. There's a problem with everything you buy. Back you up some because I need to work my way out of this room. Okay. Other than that thing falling off, I think I've been really happy with it. It gets a lot of dirt up. Like I could tell the first time I used it that this floor definitely looked better. So, better than usual. so you can see I'm done. I did have to kind of stand where I had been mopping, so I just went over it again. So that's what you just watched me do. I just went over it again. Okay, we're done in here. I'm going to go in the other room and I'm going to go ahead and clean my husband's bathroom as well. If you want to stay with me for a longer video, then you're welcome to continue on with me. All right, if you made it this far, now we're in Spencer's bathroom. His bathroom is probably about half the size of mine, and mine is not large. So it's hard to film in here. It's actually hard to film in either one of them. So, and of course I see myself back here. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. I'll get you pulled down far enough. Okay, so same thing in here as the other room. I actually brought a different cleaner in here, but this is a different Dollar Tree cleaner. I've added water to this one to see if it works any better. It's all-purpose cleaner from Home Bright Citrus Mist. It says it's plant-based. I don't believe anything I read, so I have no idea. It still sounds like chemicals to me. Phthalate-free, plant-based, dye-free. Dye-free is pretty cool. Citrus Mist. It smells pretty good. I added water. I used enough up to add some water. I always feel like these type of bottles are always way too dense, like too much soap or too much of whatever. And so I prefer to water my cleaners down. That's why I bought the refills and just I water everything down. So okay. I finally had used up enough to add water to that today. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, spray this. I feel like he's actually been cleaning in here. He's supposed to clean his own bathroom, but I don't feel like that happens very often, but I haven't been in here in a while, and when I looked at it a couple days ago, it didn't look terrible. So the smell of this is kind of strong, even though I watered it down. If you're sensitive to smells, this would probably not be the cleaner for you. Honestly, most cleaners are pretty stinky, so just have to use what's best for you. I did empty the trash in the other bathroom. I'd forgotten to do that, so I meant to mention that while I was in there, and then I'd already turned the camera off, and so I just went ahead and emptied it off camera. But that was part of what I was doing today also. Today's Monday, or trash day is Wednesday, so I do like to try to get all the trash out. I clean for people. I always think it is very strange. Like I get to their house, it's their trash day, and I'm the one taking a lot of their trash out, which does not make sense to me because I guess I'm weird, but I want all the trash out there. So I don't know if they don't realize, but their trash is picked up early. So it's picked up before I get there. So they just may not realize what time it comes, but I am the one taking out the bulk of their trash, and I do not understand. I would definitely have all that taken out if it was my trash day. I mean, if not, I understand why they want me to take their trash out, but I'm sure they think that's part of my job. And I mean, that's fine. That is part of what I do, but just for it to be trash day, I don't understand. Because the other day, it's like I filled half their trash can up again. It's like, why didn't you take all this out? They had thrown gobs of stuff. It was obvious they cleaned out their refrigerator and dumped stuff in the trash can. It's like, why in the world didn't you take it out? I do not understand people. When y'all figure people out, y'all can let me know. But, and also, it is so heavy, I can hardly lift it. So that becomes annoying to me because they've dumped everything in the world from their fridge in there. And it's like, okay, I have back problems. I can't really do all this. Now, I cleaned all my husband's stuff off of here because he has a lot of stuff sitting out. So, now I'm not sure I brought enough paper towels in here. Okay. And I brought this from the other room. It's got the little toilet thing on there that I already used. Oh, and I mentioned I got it at Sam's. I got it on sale at Sam's, the little toilet brush pack. So I got a whole bunch of it. So basically for about $13, I think that package will last me almost a year because it's got 36 and I don't tend to use one a week. So probably week and a half, something like that. In fact, it may have been 2 weeks since I used the last one, so it may last me a little bit longer. No, it's lasting me longer than a year, but I am liking it. I am glad that I went ahead and invested. I think it was $13 for 36 of those on sale. I think the regular price was, it might have been 18. So when I saw the sale, that's when I decided to do it. I try to buy, the stuff that I buy regularly at Sam's, I try to buy it on sale. I try never to pay full price for stuff at Sam's. I'm very frugal that way. Like I get my detergent there and it's on a sale like every quarter at least. And it's a huge bottle, so I don't use the whole bottle up in a quarter. So probably only need 2 bottles a year. Okay, I got water in my gloves, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that away. And then, oh yeah, there's still some blue stuff left here, so that's good. There's enough. It's probably more the scrubbing action, the little scrubber anyway, as far as maybe just as much as the blue stuff. Okay, I've heard people say you're supposed to flush this. You are not supposed to flush this. You're supposed to put it in the trash. So don't go flushing this thing. I just like smash it onto the toilet to kind of dry it off. And then into the trash it goes. All right, so as usual, I only have one paper towel left, but I'm just gonna dry this off. This should be reasonably dry at this point, but I just wanna make sure it's dry. If anybody or here need to use the toilet, I would want the toilet to be dry. Also, if there's like a hair or fuzz or something that I missed, a lot of times when you're spraying and wiping, you're just kind of pushing stuff around. So that's why I don't use the wipes. To me, the wipes just push dust around. It just drives me crazy. I know people love wipes, but I can't do it. It does not work for me. I have to spray and wipe. Not sure. I'm not sure why. I always wonder, why does it work for everybody but me? I don't know. But anyway, that's why I use paper towels and a spray. If you're wondering, if it works for you, go for it. It just, for me, I feel like I'm pushing dirt around the entire time. I mean, I even do it some with paper towels, but not as much. See, I'm even seeing some lint right now. Okay, I hardly have enough to do this bottom part, but I'm going to go ahead and... All right, now the other thing I do is I get a piece of, because I've run out of paper towels, I get a piece of paper towel, or normally a paper towel, but I just wipe this area up between here because my vacuum does not fit really well through here. So I just wipe everything up and throw that into the trash. Flush. Still a little damp. I'm just going to leave this up for now. All right. Okay, I'm back with my machine. This will be probably very quick, although it'll probably, this plastic part fall off again. show y'all the dirty. So that's the dirty water. Of course, it also has dirt in there because it's also vacuuming. But there's the dirty water from 2 bathrooms. And I'm surprised it's not dirtier than that. The first time I used it here, it was really dirty. And so let's see what this looks like. But I also did my kitchen. So there's not much left. I've only done 2 small areas. So you can see that you're gonna have to keep filling this up. If you have a huge area, I think this would be really good if you had a lot of tile, or if you don't mind putting water. Say like, I don't like to put water on my hardwood, so I just like to really just use a damp mop. I would be concerned about using this on my hardwood. It's probably fine just for me. I wouldn't probably do it, but like if you had a whole bunch of tile, a large tile kitchen or something like that, or tile in your entry hall as well. Maybe, you know, some people just have a lot of tile. Or if you had LVP and you weren't concerned about the water from that. But anyway, that's what that looks like. So I'm going to also since I've already got this out, I'm going to use it in my kitchen today. But the neat thing about this, it has a plastic tray that you set this down in, and then you empty out the dirty cup. You put more water in the cup I just showed you that has the clean water, and then it self-cleans. But you do still have to rinse out. Once it self-cleans, it takes 2 minutes. You put it in the tray and you start it and it self-cleans. It knows what it's doing. It's really cool. And then you do have to clean this out yourself and clean this filter and dry it. This filter right here and dry it. But as far as actual cleaning, the only real cleaning you have to do is the self-cleaning and then clean this thing out. That's pretty much it. So it's pretty cool. I do like it. And this time the plastic piece did not fall off. So maybe I'm just going to get better. I was trying to be really careful and just go slower. So maybe that's the key. I don't really know. But anyway, thanks for being with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you next time. Love you guys. Bye.